Hi, welcome to the Pink Moon Tarot. I'm Nikki, the Pink Moon Tarotist, and I am here to do a bonus love and luck reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign of Taurus. So let's have a look and see. Oh, we're smoking away quite nicely there. I've got some prosperity incense burning for you. So let's have a look and see what is in store for my lovely Taurus. First of all, prepare the deck. While I'm doing that, if you would like to like, share and subscribe to the channel, that would be very much appreciated. And I've also done, I do daily readings, but I've also done a whole of February love reading and a February general reading for each sign. So do go and find those as well. I normally link them in the description box below, but with these bonus readings, I'm just simply linking, if you want a private reading, I'm linking that below because these are sort of random little bonuses. Okay, I'm using the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann, which is a beautiful tarot deck. It's an all-female deck, but that doesn't alter the energies at all. It's just that all the depictions are female. You can just see in the corner of the frame there, my pretty little tarot box with my tarot cards in. So let's see what's in store for Taurus. So we're starting with the 10 of materials. I don't do reversals in these readings. Then we have the 3 of materials. We have the 7 of emotions, the 10 of emotions, and the Page of Emotions, and the Death card. Don't panic. We also have the 6 of Voices, the Muse of Inspiration, and nice, we get 2 muses, the Muse of Voices. Okay, and our overall energy, nice, is the Knight of Inspiration. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful deck, this. Sorry about the lighting. I've got weird light going on at the moment. It's just an odd time of the day and the sun's at a strange angle coming in. So it's casting some bizarre shadows. I will get into the reading in a moment, but first of all, I'd like to read you a little bit out of my Moonology Diary by Yasmin Boland. Just to let you know, actually, I'll point the camera back up at me just whilst I do this. Sorry, I forgot to do this. So just while I'm letting that settle, that energy settle, I'll read you about the cosmic influences that are happening during the month of February for you. So you just get a little overview. So this month kicks off with love and abundance planet Venus moving into Aquarius on the 1st of February and then connecting with Sirius Saturn. This flavors the start of what effectively is Valentine's month. It's good news if you want to make a deal or even get married, which is sort of a deal or contract at least. Saturn is about business, the long-term commitments and contracts. It's good if you want to get more serious in love. However, it could also make the start of this month feel as if there's not enough love to go around. So if you find yourself feeling like that, turn it around by doing something very Venus, abundance, or Saturn, strategies, such as making yourself a 12-month financial plan or even seeing a business advisor. Valentine's Day could be a bit up and down for some, and not necessarily in a good way. Speaking frankly, we're all adults here, right? Valentine's sex could be amazing, and it'll be easier to talk about your feelings. However, hot on the heels of this is Saturn-Uranus clash. So go easy on yourself and your partner if it all feels a bit tense. The last thing you should do if you're in a partnership of any kind is try too hard to control matters, because that could backfire. At the same time, if someone is trying to force you to do things their way, there's a very good chance you'll rebel. Also this month, Mercury retrograde ends on the 21st of February. In other words, if you do anything between the 1st and the 21st, then just know it's going to be done under Mercury retrograde. And for that reason, it could end up being redone. So we have the full moon on the 11th, it's the half moon on the 4th, and Mercury comes out of retrograde on the 21st. So those are the important dates to remember for this beginning part of the month. And it says, things to do this month. Let it go, let it go. Learn the lessons that life is teaching you. Get back on track. So there you go. That's the wonderful Yasmin Boland. I have her Moonology book. I've also ordered her Mercury retrograde book, which is new out because, you know, why not? I like to learn about these things. So let's get into the reading. We start off with our overall energy of the Knight of Inspiration. This is a beautiful energy to have. As you can see, it's fire energy. And that brings lots of creativity, and knights bring things to you. So they're sort of like messengers, but also with a bit of added action behind them. So this is creative inspiration coming in, something for you to act upon, something to get you moving forwards. And that's beautiful. So that's a good way to start with some nice creative energy there, some good luck already coming into you. And then we also have, at the beginning of the reading, the 10 of materials. And this card is beautiful. We have two 10s in the reading. We have the 10 of materials and the 10 of emotions. And both these cards are all about abundance, overflowing. The 10 of materials is your wealth sign. So this is your earth energy. This is projects that you've been working on or are working on, coming to fruition. 10s are about the completion of something. So this is whatever you may be working on is going to start to pay off. You're going to start to see the results of your efforts. I mean, look at this beautiful rose tree here. I mean, it's all in full bloom, and you know, it's abundance and love and wealth and prosperity overflowing here. It's also to do with community. If you can see here, you have this lovely circle of people around the tree. So this is something where you're feeling very much connected and very much in a good state with your community. And that's a really beautiful feeling to have, especially as it is backed up with this 10 of emotions. Having two 10s in a reading is wonderful because it is kind of like a supercharge of those 10s there. So there's supercharged cycle. And the 10 of abundance, as you can see, it's, you know, or 10 of emotions rather, as you can see, is to do with love, because it's emotions. You know, it would be the 10 of cups in a regular tarot deck. Water energy, that very intuitive and fluid, ethereal kind of energy going on, but it's all to do with love and family, and you know, just feeling that togetherness again. So it's a really wonderful, satisfied feeling you have going on here. We also have the Three of Materials. Now, the Three of Materials, or the Three of Pentacles, as it would be in a regular deck, again, this is to do with your prosperity. This is to do with your abundance in financial and work sort of situations. So this is about working together with others to create. And as you can see, you know, you've got the three people here, but it's kind of creating this tower, and this working together and these beautiful blooms is what is creating that abundance. And I love this because it looks like a sort of a tower going into the heavens, or an arrow. And you know that it's got that indication of going upwards. So something is increasing by working with others, working together with others, cooperation. That's the key here. We do then have the Seven of Emotions. Now, the Seven of Emotions, this is your card of feeling like someone is deceiving you, or you may be deceiving yourself a little bit. Again, water energy, and sorry, it's not the swords. I get confused with this deck. I do apologize. It's cups. So Seven of Cups. So Seven of Cups is about making a choice. And as you can see here, she's looking at the fish, and I think she's trying to decide which one she's going to play with. But the Seven of Emotions, this is all about fantasies and feeling like, you know, you have a choice to make. Is it real, or is it based in fantasy? Do you follow your heart, or is that just nonsense? You know, so it's that kind of, that unknown feeling behind it. But fantasies are a good thing, you know. I mean, our imagination is a great thing. It fuels life. Imagination is something that we can use to expand our experience, to make things better. This is how we manifest. We manifest through our imagination. So having a bit of fantasy in our world is no bad thing, but it can leave us feeling like we're unsure about what we're making the decision about. You know, is this something that is real and has legs? And as we have the 10 and the 3 of Materials here, I would say that yes, if this is a work thing that you're thinking about, then yes, it does have legs, and it is something worth pursuing, especially if you can work with others. In the middle of the reading here, we have the Page of Emotions. Now, this is a beautiful card for love, because this is all about romance. The Page of Emotions comes in with that offer of love. In the traditional Rider-Waite deck, he is the page with the cup and the little fish jumping out, and he's like, here, have a fish. You know, it's very youthful energy, very romantic energy. It can be a little bit, you know, you're unsure, is this person in love with the idea of being in love, or are they actually in love with me? But it is an offer that is coming in. So, you know, it could be something that is worth pursuing. Only you will know that. It could be something that is just a fling for those of you that are single. But, you know, that's no bad thing either. Sometimes we just want a fling. Depends on your perspective. But this is a beautiful love offer. And that's right in the heart of the reading here. And we do have this 10 of Emotions, which is, you know, that complete family together love abundance feeling. You know, it is the complete package. So this very romantic offer could be from an existing partner that you have. You know, we do have Valentine's coming up, and this reading takes us up until Valentine's. It's over the next 2 weeks. So yeah, it's it just depends on where you're at romantically, but it could be that someone is going to make you their Valentine. We then have the Death card. Now, the Death card can be very scary to people, and often it is very misconstrued. Death card does not mean physical death. It can do, but it's not normally what it represents. Death just means that some old way of doing things, maybe an old relationship or something, is coming to an end. And literally the death of the old way, but out of the old way comes something new. Can you see the moth coming up there? So if you think about the life cycle of a moth or a butterfly, they start as a caterpillar. Then the caterpillar ends its life as a caterpillar and goes into its cocoon and emerges as a moth or a butterfly. And this is what this card represents. It represents the birth of something new coming out of something old. So it can very often be something from your past that comes forth and is cleared out the way to make way for the new things and the new love, the new abundance, the new prosperity. And I say that because we also have the Six of Voices or the Six of Swords. Now, the Six of Voices, this is air energy. So this is to do with communication, but it's also to do with you leaving behind some trouble. In the traditional Rider-Waite, you have two people sat in a boat with the six swords, and they're going from choppy waters towards calmer waters. So again, this is kind of like a death and rebirth thing. It is coming away from something that no longer works for you, coming away from something that has been causing you trouble and stress, and going towards something that is a bit calmer and a bit more even and a bit nicer, if you like. Then we have these wonderful muses here. We have the Muse of Inspiration, which would be the King of Wands in the traditional tarot decks. And the Muse of Inspiration, again, this is this beautiful fire energy, this lovely creative energy, this passionate, inspired person. And we have also with that the Muse of Voices. So this is would be the King of Swords. So you have these two sort of very strong energies here, which could indicate a partnership between someone who is highly creative, charismatic, and passionate, with someone who is very dynamic, has great leadership, is very honest and open and good with communication. But this is two powerful energies that have come together at the end here. So if you are single and you're looking for love, decide which one you think you are and see if you can find your partner in the other card. So are you the creative, dynamic, strong, and inspirational person, or are you the very truthful, very honest, very good with communication, very much the strong leader who people follow? I mean, they're both leaders, and it's nice to have that because it means that there's a meeting of equals here. And in a love partnership, that's what you want. You want to be equal to your partner. Nobody likes to feel like the underdog, and nobody wants to feel like they are better than their partner. You want that equality there. It brings on a much more balanced relationship. So I love that energy for you, Taurus. I love the whole inspired energy, but there seems to be a lot of love and money around you in the next couple of weeks. And a lot of inspiration, a lot of fire, a lot of passion, and that's some beautiful energy right there. Okay, I'm going to take a Whispers of Love, which is covered in covered in incense. Let's have a look and see what else do my lovely Taurians need to know for the next 2 weeks. Oh, okay, let's take that one. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So if you are in a relationship and you do love your partner, but maybe you may have hit a little bump in the road, just remember that the important thing here is to remember the love that you have for one another. And if you're single and you're looking for love, then, when you get it, again, just remember that love is the key. It is the core to any relationship. Even working relationships, actually. If you love the person you work with, or your friends, you love your friends, then, love will help you to endure just about anything. And that doesn't have to be romantic love. I'm not talking about that, and the same with families. It is the love that keeps families together. But it is saying, don't give up or lose faith. Okay, and we get beautiful miracles and blessings. Everything has a gift. And we see that here. You have this wonderful gift of romance and love and things of inspiration coming to you, the prosperity. There are miracles and blessings in everything, but that also means looking at the not the big wow moments. It doesn't have to be something, like, oh, I won £1 million on the lottery. It doesn't have to be something that big. It can be something as small as your partner brings you home a bunch of flowers one day just because they love you, or your child gives you a hug and tells you they love you. These are the things that make things worthwhile. You go for a walk and the sun is shining and you feel good. That's where all these miracles and these blessings lay. Okay, I'm going to take this is a Work Your Light oracle, and this is in a temple. Devotion. Tune in to the portal of your heart. Yes, your heart is what is going to lead you to where you need to be. I'm going to take I've forgotten what these are called. Celebration of Love oracle card. Let's have a look at this and see what is going on. Okay, so we get wisdom, dream flight. Yeah, you see, this is beautiful because there is wisdom to be had in most situations. And if you can tap into your wisdom and harness the power of your dreams, then you are really unstoppable, Taurus. And the last card I'm going to take for you is going to be a healing with the angels. No. Well, that one wanted to come out. I didn't even shuffle them. Yeah. Good. We get the card of manifestation. If there are things you want, then work on your manifestations. If your manifestations come from a place of love, come from your heart, come from your true desire and your true self, they will come into being. And manifestations don't necessarily mean just sitting there and wishing and hoping and praying. That 7 of emotions, that choice has to be made. You have to take some action. Use that inspiration and take some inspired action to create whatever it is you desire, whether that is love, money, a new job, a new home, whatever that is. Use that inspired action and create it for yourself. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that reading, Taurus. What a beautiful couple of weeks you have ahead of you. And I hope that it does continue on into the rest of the month. Until next time, Namaste.